The ordnance being fired on the East Battery this afternoon is a 24-pounder smoothbore muzzle-loading gun. The powder and shot are loaded from the front or muzzle of the gun and rammed to the rear with a rammer. Today we are using a blank charge of 1 pound of gunpowder. Le canon sera tiré sur la batterie Est cet après-midi. Ce canon tire un boulet de 24 livres qui contient une charge de 8 livres de poudre et a une portée d'1 kilomètre. On charge le canon en lui insérant de la poudre, suivi du boulet qui sont enfoncés avec le refouloir. Aujourd'hui, on utilise un tir à blanc avec 1 livre de poudre. The gun is run up to the wall before being fired. In 1867, if a service charge of 8 pounds of powder was fired prior to the gun being run up, the effect of the shot would have likely produced a recoil that would have propelled the gun off its carriage. En 1867, il fallait avancer le canon avant qu'il soit tiré, car s'il était tiré sans être avancé, le canon serait tombé de son appui. To aim the gun, the elevation of the barrel is adjusted, and the carriage is moved, either right or left, depending on the location of the target. Pour viser cette pièce d'artillerie, on doit régler l'élévation du canon et la direction de l'affût, vers la gauche ou la droite, tout dépendant de l'emplacement de la cible. A small friction tube is inserted in the vent at the rear of the gun. Pulling the lanyard attached to this tube creates a spark, which ignites the gunpowder. Une petite amorce à friction est insérée dans la lumière. Lorsque l'anneau de l'amorce est tiré par la fourragère, une étincelle est produite, la poudre prend feu et le canon est tiré. Ladies and gentlemen, under the command of Brigade Sergeant Major McCluckey, the artillery detachment of the Fort Henry Guard. A word of warning, blank ammunition will be used in the next demonstration, and the explosions in this confined area are quite loud. We ask parents to ensure that their children do not go onto the parade square to pick up any objects. Veuillez faire attention, les coups qui seront tirés aujourd'hui sont à blanc, mais le bruit est quand même fort. Nous prions les parents de bien vouloir surveiller leurs enfants, afin qu'ils ne ramassent pas les douilles sur la place d'armes. In 1858, Sir William Armstrong patented and began construction of a completely new type of rifled breech-loading ordnance, which came to bear his name. Armstrong guns were made of wrought iron in comparison to the older, heavier, less durable cast-iron guns. They were loaded from the rear or breech of the gun as opposed to the slower muzzle-loading guns. Finally, Armstrong guns were rifled on the inside of the barrel, unlike the much less accurate smoothbore guns. En 1858, Sir William Armstrong a fait breveter et a commencé la construction d'un nouveau type d'artillerie, rayé et chargé par la culasse, qui porte maintenant son nom. Les canons Armstrong étaient faits de fer forgé, ce qui faisait qu'ils étaient moins lourds et plus résistants que les anciens canons faits de fonte. De plus, on les chargeait par la culasse au lieu de par la bouche, les rendant beaucoup plus rapides et moins dangereux. Finalement, les canons Armstrong étaient rayés. De cette façon, ils étaient beaucoup plus précis que les anciens canons lisses. Armstrong's innovations completely revolutionized the Royal Artillery. His new guns could fire farther, more accurately, and at a greater rate of fire than any previous British gun. The Royal Gun Factory manufactured Armstrong guns in many sizes, including 6, 9, 12, 20, 40, and 110 pounders. The 6-pounders you see on the parade square worked in conjunction with the larger 9 and 12-pounder Armstrong guns, and became the backbone of the field battery of the Royal Artillery. Ladies and gentlemen, under the command of Sergeant Archambault, the 6-pounder field gun detachment of the Fort Henry Guard.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 6-pounder field gun detachment of the 4th Henry Guard. Misfires are not uncommon in the Royal Artillery of 1867. There can be many reasons for the gun not firing. The powder charge might be dislodged or misplaced in the barrel, or the friction tube might not have fired properly. It will take a few moments to replace the old friction tube with a new one. Safety is our prime concern, and the gunners working on the gun are taking their time to be certain that all due caution is being exercised. Ladies and gentlemen, the 4th Henry Guard. The officer of the day now discusses the parade and inspection with the sergeant. Areas of excellence and those that require more attention will be discussed. The officer of the day now dismisses the men. L'officier du jour va faire rompre les rangs. This concludes the garrison parade. For safety's sake, we ask parents to ensure that children keep behind the rope barriers on the parade square until we have completed cleaning the square. We ask that visitors do not pick up any objects that may be on the parade square. We hope you've enjoyed this afternoon's performance and invite you to visit the museum rooms or the schoolroom, where at 4 o'clock the school bell will be rung to begin class. The Children's Military Muster Parade will also begin soon in the Advanced Battery. Tours will start by the Garrison Store at 3:30, and the next gun salute will be at 4:50 on the East Battery. Thank you and good afternoon. Nous espérons que la parade cet après-midi vous a plu. Dans quelques instants, une visite guidée du port sera offerte en français.